Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Mm, 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 mm. Ra, da, 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 rum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Ra, ra, ba, da, da, rum, bum, ba-da-dum. Welcome to the Game of Thrones House of the Dragons Season 3 episode comedic reaction. If you want the seriousness, then go somewhere else. I'm just a nigga who like them dragons. In all seriousness, if you want a person who read the books and who memorizes every name in house and lord and lady in history, you go down and visit with Charlie at Emergency Awesome. Alt Shift X, heavy spoilers. I don't know all that stuff. I don't even remember everything. But I am black and I like them dragons. So if you want to talk to a nigga who like them dragons, then that's what we finna do. You feel me? And are we ready to kick it off? Are we ready for a celebration? Celebrate good time. Come on. That nigga Criston Cole is dead. Celebrate good time. Come on. He took 3 arrows and 1 in the head. Criston Cole, baby. They done think. Lined you up. They lined you up. We off that Criston Cole, Pat. We smoking that Criston Cole, Pat. Woo! I have waited a long time to see that nigga Criston Cole get killed. And boy, let me tell you why it was so poetic. He took Allison's panties. I know it ain't her panties, but he felt like it was, let me wrap Allison's thing. First, he thought he was dead, and then they got the little false victory. The light of the lie. Who's all the? Why is there people on the horizon on both sides? Why I got my sword up? I got my victory sword up. Them old niggas walked up. That dude from Sons of Anarchy walked up. First of all, his accent was so strong. I didn't know. Some men will die here. He said, the best blade tonight was a blade in your hand. I said, man, what? I had to rewind it and throw the captions on. The best way to die is with a blade in your hand. What? What did you say? That's that dude with them scars from Sons of Anarchy, ain't it? He wrapped the little handkerchief in there. Oh yeah, it was a circle. Shoot, it was a circle. It was surrounded. Yeah, he was speaking similar. I said, man, what? He had a new grill in. So Criston Cole, boy, he wanted some valiant, dramatic. Well, let me go against you, Oscar Tully. Oscar Tully was like, boy, please. He was like 1 versus 2. Ain't no sense of all us got to die. Well, I'm the best. Remember last week he was like, I'm the best warrior in the 7 kingdoms. He's like, well, let's do it. He just wanted to go out to Valhalla and stuff. Boy, when I tell you, he thought he was gonna shink. That girl said, and let me tell you what, they be lining these niggas up with them arrows, and I never miss. The same way they poked Jaehaerys up at the beginning of this season, you don't see no arrows flying by. If you just standing there, you can forget about it. They playing pop the balloon. You might as well be standing in front of it. They said, ooh. His homeboy looked like, man, that's crazy. The face getting shot in the face. I said, oh. And it was just so poetic because he died like he lived. You was nobody. You was never gonna be nobody. You was low-born. You got to eat a little stinky coochie from time to time. It's been a few fortnights since you had some cooch. And Allison is halfway across the other side of the world, brother. Rhaenyra don't even remember you. She drank her plant tea many moons ago. And boy, when I tell you, every time he comes on the screen this season, I be like, oh, is this the day he died? Because you just walking around aimlessly anyway. He ain't been doing nothing of value all season. Yeah, his watch is over. And Gwen was like, all right, bro, I'm not finna do this. And not a moment too soon, Gwen, because you would have been dead and for no reason. Once he realized it was a suicide mission, he packed his stuff up and got the hell on back to, well, he didn't go to Old Town. He went to Tumbleton. But it's just like George R. Martin, he don't never give the characters what they want. And also, that's a point I want to focus on. Rhaenyra wanted the throne, what was rightfully hers, and it's like being the president of the United States. Why would you ever want to do that job? Like, I get being passed over because, like, you got this job and you've been stressed ever since. This job sucks. I would not want to be the president. You're going to have to be terrible. You're going to have to kill innocent people no matter who you are. You're going to be drone boy. Then you got to have Secret Service. People going to hate you forever. You can never just go to Burger Joint or Wendy's. Man, watch out. Absolutely not. But yeah, man. Oscar Tully was talking that talk, wasn't he? I promised the Rivermen them bones, and I ain't got enough bones yet. Oscar Tully said, boy, I'm out here. Big Oski, not the little. You feel me? I ain't got enough bones yet. Need a few more bones. Play me my theme music. You know it. Oscar Tully was feeling himself. He said, hell yeah. We killed that nigga Criston Cole. Oscar Tully, 15 years old. That boy just put down his iPad. He said, we got to kill Criston Cole. Let me put down this iPad real quick. Hey, Arrow Girl, light him up. Yeah, he was talking. He was talking real greasy. He was talking. Remember how who was my girl? The Mormount girl, Jordan them's niece, who went out like a boss, stabbed a giant in the eye. She used to be talking crazy. Little baby Mormount. What was that baby name? Lyanna Mormount. She knew she was everything she thought she was. The girl was 12 years old. Like, well, I'll kill y'all. On me, I will. I need more bones. I wish they could have played Razor Ramon's music right after that, because he cut a hell of a promo. He been talking that stuff. Tully, them little fish people. He said, boy, I need more bones. And then that was it. Criston Cole just poked up the arrows. All your men died. It's over with. You're done. And it's going to take 3 weeks for people to even figure out that you're dead. And nobody's going to care. Insignificant. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, you were insignificant, Criston Cole. They're not going to write no songs about you. You didn't go out valiantly. You just died skinny and musty. There is no honor here for you. That's what I wanted somebody to say to Criston Cole. There is no honor for you here. One of my favorite lines is when Ned Stark and Howland Reed was finna fight the Sword of the Morning. What's that boy's name? Sir Arthur Dayne, I believe. And they was talking trash, and Ned was like, "We looked for you in the Trident, and you weren't there. I was here where my prince wanted me, and if I were there, you lie beneath the ground." And they was talking trash. They talking trash, right? And then finally, Arthur Dayne was like, "I wish you good fortune in the wars to come. Put that helmet on, and so it begins." I said, Y'all lucky this nigga got stabbed in the back because he had the both hands and so it ends. But when he put that helmet on, pulled out them two swords, I watch that fight all the time. If I'm just having a great day or a bad day, I just be like, let me watch Arthur Dane because he was she. I remember when Bran was like, he's better than my father. And the three I read was like, far better. You thought but father beat him. I've heard the story 1,000 times. Did he? No, Howland Reed stabbed him in the back. Man, I wish he would have just total different story. But I wish I could have got to see more of his fights because he was like, far better. Like, can you imagine thinking your dad was that nigga your whole life and to see him get waxed? And then his homeboy got to stab him in the back. I know he was like, man, what? What's the point of all this? All right, I'm sorry. I got distracted with Arthur Dane. All right, let's go back. Small council. I'm laughing at Daemon Targaryen. Daemon Targaryen be in them small council meetings, and it's just not the place for him. He's just not helpful in them small council meetings. And them two people was talking, and Daemon threw that cup at the fat dude. He said, man, I'm not about to hear from nobody whose worst battles have been with indigestion. I said, all right, now, come on, now, that's fat phobic. He threw that cup. That was a great little roast. I'm not finna hear from nobody whose greatest battle has been with indigestion. I said, all right. He'd be so frustrated. Like, I wish I could just burn people with my dragons. That's all I want to do. Why are you like the funniest thing about Daemon, and he has this, like, if you don't have blonde hair and a dragon, you are beneath me, or have hands. Like, you either gotta be a Targaryen. Actually, if you can have a dragon and you not be a Targaryen, he don't respect you. But if you got hands, I feel like he'll respect you. If you're just regular, he'd be like, man, watch out. Yes, fat shaming. It was funny, though. He said, man, forget about it. Y'all not going to play my gold cloaks? I'm going to go to work myself. I like when Rhaenyra had talked to Alicent, and she told that girl, do not try me, Alicent. Because Alicent done got caught leaving 3-4 times. And Rhaenyra caught her. And let me ask y'all something, because I didn't know what that scene was setting up. I was watching, but when Mysaria was looking over not the balcony, but she was looking over them people. Who was them people? Two people was talking. She was like, you need to kill them or something. What was going on with there? What y'all think that little scene was about? No clue, Kyla. Those were her accomplices? Why would she want her accomplices killed? Oh, that was a girl who helped Alicent escape. Okay. I thought she was going to have them killed too, but I didn't know why. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Now Mysaria's little leverage is gone because Rhaenyra, Alicent told Rhaenyra that Helena was pregnant. So your little knowledge, last week, you keeping your word, it didn't really matter when. And then when Rhaenyra asked her, she was like, I didn't know she was pregnant. And I said, Mysaria, see, you playing the game. And that's the thing. You if this show ain't taught you nothing, that honor, it don't get you nowhere. You got to be smart. You got to be cunning. Honor gets you killed. Ned Stark. Criston Cole's not really honorable, but he thought he was. Mysaria, liars go long. Littlefinger lasted a long time. Liars, people who are cunning, people who are evil, They be lasting for a long time. So boom, we cut to Damon talking to the Gold Cloaks. He had gave them such a rousing speech last week. Dinner feast for traders, and next thing you know, them people had put in their 2 weeks. As a matter of fact, they said we quitting today. Them people had the gold. One dude had the gold cloak in his hand like this. He said, "Listen, Damon, we not getting paid. That's one thing, but dying and not getting paid. Where can I hand this to you, or should I let it down? Yeah, you don't want to take it. Yeah, Your Honor don't want you to take it. Okay, I'll just set it. I'm gonna set it right here because I feel you. Like, if y'all not gonna pay me and we gonna die with these cloaks, then I'm just gonna take this off. Yeah, didn't even pick up the last check. What last check? That's the problem. They got a government shutdown. And people quit the TSA. They said, I'm about to stay. I can have my sword at home. Yeah, he said, I'm gonna just slide this gold coke right. I'm gonna just lay it on the table. And I feel you because, like, let's be honest. This has become a target for death. And I don't even know where these people are coming from. And I'm not getting paid. So I'm hungry anyway. And a target? Absolutely not. I'm going to go ahead and resign today. Gold Cloaks is done. So to see Damon be the sole Gold Cloak after that and that dude catch up with him. And I know Damon killed him, but I feel like he had to hear what that dude said. Like, you can kill me, but you can't kill the cause. We out here will never respect her. Every time you kill me, everyone you kill, you create 5, 10 more. And it's like, I feel you. And they got money, they got time, and they have patience. And that's just a dangerous combination. That's very funny. Gold Cloak and Dagger. That's a shout out to you. Mark G, you be getting some jokes off in here. Yeah, Gold Cloak said family first. I respect that. Yeah, I seen that little girl left in the crowd. She was like, nah, watch out. That's later in the episode. So now let's go to, Baby Corliss goes and talks to his dad, says we need more men to replace the Gold Cloaks. And Corliss is still upset. No, she still won't give you legitimacy. She asked more for you. What about legitimacy? And he finally said what we all been saying. Nigga, you been could have legitimized me. You been could have legitimized me years ago. So now you want her to legitimize me? And I'm 38. I don't know how old he is. He looked 38. And Corliss was like, oh, yes. But no, the white mom didn't want me. And still, she could have burned everybody up. I'm going to bring it up. This all could have been over with. She would have just burned them all while it was there. But yeah, it's like, bro, you being a hypocrite now. You could have legitimized me a long time ago. We wouldn't have to even worry about this. Now you wait till the last minute when you have no other choice. You got no family. You got no stupid house. Your wife dead, dragon gone. Your ships are born. Now you like, who gonna legitimize my son? Man, watch out. You done showed up to the NBA draft the day and your son didn't get drafted. But he's still hooping. And you talking about they could have drafted you if I was there. Man, watch out. But then he backed up. He said it and he was like, my bad. He ain't say my bad, but his face was like, my bad. But I was like, yes, Baby Corliss. I like Baby Corliss, man. He's a good little part of the small council. He's bald. We got some bald representation in there because everybody is Locks McGee. Everybody black on there is full head of hair. Corliss, Adam of Hall, but only Baby Corliss is like, oh, you ain't gonna know my hair is white. I'm bald. So, but then he steal his little brother's girl? Because Baylor, I feel like Baylor didn't catch on when Adam was trying to be like, man, you need to eat something, and I'm trying to eat something. But when she saw Baby Corliss, she said, "Want some Gucci?" He was like, "I hope so." Like I feel bad for Adam because he ain't know. But Baylor, baby, she about threw it at him. She said, "Man, I'm tired of doing these little things." Yeah, oh, that is her uncle. Yeah, it's incest, incest. I mean, come on, we know that. It's all incest, incest. You kind of got to just set that part of your humanity aside to watch the show. Because it's all incest amongst the Targaryen family. At least it's her half uncle. On the Targaryen side, you'll marry your twin sister, Helena and Aegon. That's funny. Maybe he kissed her hard. Why are people in the movie? Let me ask y'all something. I've always wondered this. People in the movies always are hand kissers, but I'm not a hand kisser. I just, when I kiss Liz, I just. But in the movies, they always. Everybody always take a big, deep breath. He was like. Do actual people, women, do y'all be getting y'all faces grabbed? And men, do y'all be grabbing faces? They always. But I don't do regular people do that all the time? Oh, y'all saying, yeah, you like your face grabbed? You a grabber? Faces, heads, and bodies. I got rough hands. I don't be like, because I'm a scrape. Look at my calluses and stuff. You don't just want to scrap. You don't want to scrape. I grab by the waist, but just I don't be. Anyway. So anyway, we only had a little bit of Aegon. He's still brooding over being called a terrible man. Tyland Lannister is digging the grave. He was funny. He digging the grave. He was like, Larys was like, it need to be deeper. And he was like, you more than welcome to the shovel, brother. You more than welcome to the shovel. And Larys was like, all right, man, just bury him in shallow. Because I know you're not finna tell me to dig deeper. And both y'all sitting down. He was. Now I do agree with Larys. You might as well just lay him on the ground loose, because the grave was so shallow, man. You just could have put some leaves on top of him. But I feel you though, because the point remains the same. I'm not finna dig no 6 foot thing by myself. When you over there, your hand don't go, and Aegon down there is sad. So he asked Tyland Lannister, do you think I'm a good bad boy? That man's answer was so funny to me. Brother, listen, man. Hey, what is good? What is bad? What is man? Have I agreed with everything you said? No, but who has agreed? Who have you ever had a dream that I wish you that you could do anything? I wouldn't necessarily say good. You come on, man. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more, brother. Because, who amongst us is good, man? We all monsters at the end of the day during war. Oh man, they trying to set sail for Bravos. I'm tired. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. All right, let's go. Let's see what else we got left. Okay, Aemon is still stuck with that lady at Hot Topic, and he's trying to leave. And she's like, man, just stay at Hot Topic with me. These sellswords are trying to kill you. Stay here. He's like, no, I gotta be valiant. I gotta find Vhagar. She's like, when you find Vhagar, they're gonna find you, they're gonna kill you. He's just not trying to hear it. I wish I could know inside her mind. Because she knows. Oh, dang, she sure did have. Let me ask. Okay, so them dragon eggs. Is them the dragon eggs that Daenerys has? Way when we find her, because she was in the back and she had them dragon eggs. She's supposed to be finding a graphic tee. So those are not the dragon. How you know? Because I know all the dragons gone at the Dance of Dragons. That's what I said. Are those Danny's eggs? I am, Gabrielle. It's 7:45. I'm tired. Daenerys had 3 eggs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But somebody could have traded the 2. You know what I'm saying? She had 5. Somebody said, let me get them dragon eggs. I'll give you this Nissan Altima. Right? Yeah, I know Hot Topic Girl had 5, but what dragons? Because at the end of the Dance of Dragons, ain't no dragons. Danny's did have color, though. Okay. So they're not the same eggs. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out Hot Topic Girl's angle. Is it just to stay alive? Just because Aemon has hands? Like, Helena done told you what's going to happen to him. So we know his future. And he knows his future. He just don't know. Alice Rivers don't know his future. And also, when Aemon escaped, why they kill the little horse boy? He was already leaving. He said, Aemon one eye. And he ran into a stab. It's like, bruh, why are you work at Hot Topic? Why are you stabbing children? Like, it's so unnecessary. That man was not finna fight you. He is 12, 13 years old. It's annoying. No witnesses. Okay, he was gonna tell it. She wants Targaryen heirs? Anyway. So we go to the Vale, and Lady Jane is tossing out. And listen, this is a little sadistic. Lady Jane just tossed somebody out through the moon door. And she talking about, I don't remember exactly what she said, but she was just like, it's fascinating. Like, you shouldn't enjoy tossing people out the moon door. And then Rhaena came in, still needs a retwist, and she gets smacked across the face. And it's like, man, what y'all want from this girl? She don't have no dragons. Well, she didn't. She don't have no house. She don't want to, what you want her to do? And I don't like that white lady smacking that black baby around. All right. I'm going to say it. And I know I want black people in black spaces or non-black spaces. But then when they got to get smacked around by white women, then I'm like, all right, now, Lady Jane, Aaron, all right, you ain't gonna be too much more of that. And also, like, I got a dragon, smack me again. Because you just gonna keep disrespecting me, not why I got Sheep Stealer. You know Sheep Stealer got a shiesty on right now. And she smacked her tough. She gets smacked, and the next scene is Baela trying to get smacked. Different kind of smack. She like, smack me with your meat. Give me some meat smacks. Also, let me tell you something, like, because we go to Ormond Hightower and Gwaine is there, right? And then fake Baratheons come. Rhaenyra, she ain't got it, y'all. She ain't got it. I'm sorry. She getting cut on the Iron Throne. She tried to have the fake Baratheons kill them people, and Ormond, he can't deal with no mustiness. And then just what a terrible, cruel act of the 7 gods to have a man who has a proclivity, or not proclivity. What does proclivity mean? I'd be throwing words out there. Sometimes I'd be right. Proclivity. What's that mean? Yeah, that's not what I meant. He don't like sensitivity. That's what I was saying. I was trying to be smart. Because Larys had a proclivity towards feet. Aversion is the word I was looking for. Shout out to you. But having aversion to bad smells. And when them musty people came in there, that man, Ormond, was like, whoo. He couldn't even hear what they had to say. He was like, what's up? What's up, y'all? They're like, yeah, man, we want to see the king. He was like, I'm gonna just step back. He actually looked like that when Gwen came in. By the way, was he trying to say Gwen was LGBT? Okay, thanks for the $4, $5. The eggs in Harrenhal belong to Dreamfire, Helena's dragon, her previous rider. The witch said, okay, got it. But how we know that ain't Danny's egg except the color? But anyway, was he trying to say that Gwen was LGBT? He said, keep your back against the wall. I said, did we know that? I forgot. Gwen partakes? Who told us that? Gwen put the G in LGBT? The G stand for Gwen? When did we find out Gwen was LGBT? It's been a minute. I remember Loris Tyrell. His name is Gugu. This is stupid. Yo, that is dumb. Gwen got hands too. Don't trip. He won a Criston Cole? He won a Criston Cole? Gwen won a Criston Cole? Criston Cole's pole? Well, I must have missed that episode. Because Gwen was like, man, watch out. Darren, my nigga right now. Not nigga, but you feel me. He doing the bending. Gwen should have been with Laenor. Laenor said, I'm gay and I'm done with this. And you know how much you got to love being gay that you give up a dragon? He said, man, y'all can have it all. I don't even want a dragon. I just want this man. And I feel Laenor because, like, again, that life sucks. But anyway, the Baratheons, the fake Baratheons, musty as all get out. They come in, and you see Gwen putting it together. And he killed that man with a butter knife. Yeah, Gwen did check it. He was like, all right now. Because I feel like Gwen got more hands than Ormond, but I don't know. Because when you highborn like that, just like they was training Darren out there in the land, you know you got hands. And Ormond's bigger than Gwen. But you throw a little piece of doodle on the ground, Ormond's out of here. He threw up after the battle. Darren was like, I'm little. But then you see Darren out there, like, he nice with it. He nice with you feel me? And he got Tessarion. But he just wasn't ready in that moment. Gwen, fresh off the battle, he got a little rotisserie chicken in his belly in a shower, and he was back to himself. But Ormond so focused on power, he didn't see that. But I just gotta say, Rhaenyra, your plans ain't working. You getting pricked. Why y'all getting Cersei Lannister? She never got cut on the Iron Throne. But Viserys, Rhaenyra, y'all cuts McGee. It's like, is the throne rejecting them? Because the evil people, they be sitting good, long, no cuts. Or does everybody get cut? Because your daddy got cut. You got cut. Your daddy got sick. It's like, girl, you is fumbling every week. You don't do nothing right. The throne cuts the unworthy. The Mad King sat on there uncut. Cersei just sat on the edge. Oh my God. She did just get cut, but I'm saying, like, you shouldn't be getting cut. Now let me tell you what part was hurtful. When Hugh, well, let me tell you something was funny. When when Damon bumped into Ulf, and Ulf was like, man, what the heck? My bad, Your Grace. Ulf is so funny, and the actor who plays them nails it every time. He don't even have a whole bunch of stuff to do it. He makes me laugh every time. Ulf said, "Man, I can't do it. You gotta let a man have simple pleasure. I need to get this drink. I need to be on these hoes, man. I I have nothing to show for having a dragon. Nothing." And Damon smacked him so hard, and with everybody looking on, it's just like Damon can't do two things good. I done said that before. I say it again. Damon will do one thing good and one thing bad. You can't have the gold cloaks who are supposed to protect the city, and you smacking regular people. They don't know Ulf is a dragon rider. So now it just looks like you smacking regular passersby. And it's like, yeah, Ulf just want to go to the club. Like, bro, Ulf is for the streets. You got to be quiet on the creek. But anyway, so when Hugh the Hammer finds his wife, and she starts telling him like, you made me walk the King's Road by myself. Do you know what happens? He was like, yeah, all kind of stuff. She's like, all kind of stuff. He's like, what happened? She was like, you know what happened, man. And see, as husbands, I fell into this trap, not this exact trap, but like, you want to protect your wife and put her on this pedestal. She's like, you needed to be here with me. You over there trying to do stuff, and I need you here. And it was like, dang, Hugh. And now she ain't even, you done did all this stuff, knocked out that man on that horse and carriage, snuck into the town. And now she ain't even rocking with you. What's the point? It's like, bro, you did all that, and you in the same boat as all. Rhaenyra ain't even got you company housing. She got you a dragon, but not a studio. She ain't get you a loft. Hugh wasn't asking for 3-bedroom first of all. Like, give me a little studio. You can't. Where my quarters at? You want me to die for you? My wife can't even stay in my room with me. And then at the very end, Rhaenyra, she did one thing good, which is going to backfire immediately. She was like, Alicent, either I'm going to kill Helena or you go bring me Aemon. But when you watch the little piece from the episode ahead, he's like, the Hot Topic girl, she already knows Alicent ain't being clear. But when Rhaenyra grabbed her, Alicent grabbed Rhaenyra, and the dude was like, unhand the grace, or her grace. Alicent was like, I told you was going to have to turn crazy to do this stuff. And Rhaenyra was like, you right. But I got to do what I got to do. But I feel like your plans don't never work. And who the hell done grabbed up Corlys? Who was that dude who grabbed Corlys? I'm sorry, y'all. I was taking notes, and I looked up, and Corlys is getting grabbed after he hung all them people. Who was that? All they had to do was give her Hot Topic. They don't know. And Hot Topic, it was terrible. Hot Topic, Harrenhal, I guess. That was a Baratheon? That was Armin's guy? From when? That was Armin's right hand? Nah, Corlys can't be dead. It's a lot of people, and if you ain't talking, you got to have a limping eye patch. You ain't talking, I don't know who you are. I remember Bowl Cut, but I just couldn't remember where he was from. His Bowl Cut gave him away. He was standing there, right? Okay, I thought I'm tripping, y'all. If that was Ormond's dude, how did he get all the way over there so quick? Oh, actually, I don't know where people be. The map is confusing. That was Ormond's right hand? I'm tripping, y'all. My bad. I told y'all I'm not the professional. I don't catch everything. I ain't going to hold you. That's why we do this together. That's what I'm saying. If he was all the way in Tumbleton, I don't know how far things are, but like, how you get all the way over to where Cordis and them is? Cordis is the Triarchy, and then if he was far, then how did Baby Cordis find him that fast? I feel like Baby Cordis walked outside and was like, Dad, we need more people. I'm gonna go kiss my sister, my cousin, or sister. No, that's Damon's baby. Niece. I'm finna go kiss my niece. niece, yeah. Yeah. You can kind of see Rhaenyra, as much as I like her, baby girl, she's not cut out for this. She needed some help. She ain't got enough. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I'm yawning. I did 40 minutes. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be late next week if I can even do it on Sunday. I got a show next week, Sunday night. And I'll be on the East Coast. So I might do it Monday. But I'll be right here for the finale. And my fear is usually episode 7 or 8 is the best episode. So I hope that ain't the case. I hope that's funny. Thank you. So anyway, hope y'all have a great night. We'll be here sometime next week, possibly, but for sure the final week. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.